Welcome to HortTube. My name is Jim Putnam, and today I'm going to make some fall containers. Actually, some of the containers are going to have some summer annuals in them that still happen to have some color. It's near the end of September, but I'm in zone 7B and it's still a little early for pansies. So I'm going to plug a few summer annuals in with my fall mums and things, and then knowing in a couple weeks when it's cool enough, I'll come back and put some pansies or violas or whatever in the place of those. Some of my summer containers still look pretty good. Some of them look good enough that I'm not going to do anything to them, but a couple of them I had to pull a couple pieces out, or I'm about to pull a couple pieces out, and I'm just going to plug a few things into them for now. As the items fade from the summer that still look good, I'll replace those with cabbages or kale or pansies or violas or mums. Or anyway, I'll walk you through these real quick. I had this big pot here that has this Angelonia and that Scaviola in it, and it had a lantana in the back here that just quit on me, so I'm going to replace that with that yellow mum. And I have this sedum here that had broken off. One side had broken off, but it'll be absolutely perfect in the center of that container. That'll look good. And I have this coleus, if it happens to fit, I'll stick that in there as well. This one container here, this potato vine still looks pretty good, but this Penta and that Angelonia need to come out. And I still had this New Guinea impatient that looks fantastic here, and I've got one of these purple Scaviolas, and I have a Penta here that's still in full bloom. I'm going to plug into that container. That should look pretty good. And there's a Dusty Miller here. If I have enough room, I'm going to get that in there as well. This little low container, I'm going to put this purple mum and this purple kale here, which will get more purple as the fall comes on. And I've got this Dusty Miller here if it fits in there as well. This container here is going to have this orange mum. There are some purple salvia here that are still blooming that I would imagine as the days get shorter, they'll stop on me pretty soon, but I'll replace that with some purple violas or something when the time is appropriate for those. And then I've got the sweet potato vine that was in a hanging basket. I'm just going to break that basket down and use that as my spiller over the edge of the container. And then I've got this one here, this is a Mexican sage here, and this yellow mum. And I have some red salvia here that's still blooming. Again, this will have to be replaced. As the days get shorter, that will probably quit on me, but that'll be no problem to replace with a few pansies as it gets cooler. I've got one yellow coleus here. If that happens to fit in there, I will put it in there as well. It doesn't really matter how crowded you make these containers this time of year. They're not really going to do a lot of growing anyway, so you want to go ahead and fill them completely full, just knowing that they're not really going to grow a whole lot. These mums are pretty much the size that they're going to be as they open up for fall. So here you go. I actually love the way this one looks with the two purple flowers in it, and then that sedum will get brighter and brighter. It'll be more and more pink over the next few weeks This little low bowl here will be very purple with that silver highlight in the back of it. This pot is going to look great, but most of that stuff is going to have to be replaced over time. It's almost all going to get nuked pretty quick as the days get shorter and we get closer to a frost later in the fall. And then this container looks great. These salvia will bloom for a few more weeks, these purple salvia, and then I'll have to replace those. But they'll be pretty easy to replace with pansies or violas or whatever. And same thing in this container. This Mexican sage will bloom for a very long time. It's still got tons and tons of buds on it, but the red salvia here will probably quit on me pretty soon, but that's okay. Again, we'll put pansies in there later. All of these are going to go up here on the front porch with holly on these tables. It's September 27th and I'm still sweating like crazy. The 90-degree temperatures will not give up apparently, but at least I got some fall looking color up here on the porch to at least make it look like fall, but even though it definitely is not fall. So thanks for watching my video. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for future videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.